Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. A little more progress, not a whole lot. I've been really trying hard to wrap my head around it. And I gotta tell you, it's a thing. It's a thing to build a house when you're not an architect. And you know, I've been looking at different houses, and I've typed in mansions and manors and manor staircases and mansion staircases and all that stuff to get kind of an idea as to what it is I'm going for here. And what I do know is that this is going to be probably a lengthy project that we're going to work off and on. When the new update comes out, we're going to have to go off and do some exploring and see some of the new stuff they add to the game like they have in the dungeons. We've not gone out to see a new dungeon yet to see if we can find some of that new stuff in there. The swords and the was it a samurai? I think it's a samurai outfit in the dungeons, pieces of it. Anyways, I was looking at this, and you guys were right. I went ahead and took the corner windows and I bumped them up to the top to match the windows around the door. And right now we are at, do I have any blocks on me? I do. We are at a height here of 6. I feel like this first area should go up at least one more. At least one more. And I feel like this entire area right here is, not all of it, but a lot of it, is going to be kind of the entryway, the entrance. Up to about this point right here, I feel like, is going to be the entryway. Where we're going to have, there's not going to be any walls or anything right in here. It's going to be one big room with things in this room right here. Then I feel like at this point, we're going to need a staircase that goes up to what's going to be the second floor. Now, we're kind of running, we've run out of mainland right here. We've got all kinds of land down here, and we could put in retaining walls and everything else. This wall right here I'm standing on is actually pretty sizable. It comes way up, but we could plant trees, and that's going to hide some of the wall and all that stuff like that, so you don't have these great big large pieces of stone showing up. And we could add rooms off of the side of this right here. We could add another room right over here. And if we needed to, we could add another room off the back here that's got a balcony on it that sits out over the water with legs, not maybe down to the water, but you know what I mean. We could add something there. And we've got land here that we could add little rooms off to the side on here too. And then come back after we're done and plant trees as we go along and kind of get the trees to come in and hide some of the structure on the edges. Lots of houses are built that way. Matter of fact, a bunch in California just slid down a mountain because they've got, you know, mudslides and stuff, and it's always a dangerous thing to do is to build on the side of a mountain like that. So I'm thinking that that's going to be the case. Now the flooring, I decided I wanted to go with this flooring right here. It's not too loud. It's pretty nice. It's got big tiles, so it's going to make the area look even bigger. So I'm going to get some more of these. We're going to slap some more of those down. I'm not ready to jump up to the second floor just yet. I've got it in my favorites now. It is a marble tile, number 167. Let's go ahead and max that out once, and we're going to go ahead and take some of these in and get them set up. Yeah, that's the correct one right there. And I like how these guys come together. I'm going to go to the edge of this wall at this point in time right here, just like this. What are you doing? There we go. I don't know, maybe my foot was in the way there, I think my foot might have been in the way. 3. And I think I should go at least one more here with that. Like so. Kind of finishes off that pattern right there. But we got to get a little bit bigger than this. We can't just have it this small. This, like I said, I want this to be kind of a grand entrance room. I didn't go with the double doors. Thank you for telling me how to do the double doors. It's very simple now that I think about it, yes. But, and if you're wondering too, check the comments out from the last episode. But first you put one door on, if I'm not mistaken. You put one door on this way, and then you just come in, and you turn yourself around, you put the door in this way. And the grid should help you hopefully line that up. I guess it's kind of tricky sometimes to get that to line up. So I'm thinking about doing this for the main floor right here. I like it. It's pretty cool looking. It looks expensive. Like so. We do all of it like that. Maybe we do all of it like this. Let's get some more. Let's get a couple more stacks of that. I like it. It looks really nice. I should have enough stone to get through today's episode. I would like to get started on what is going to be... I guess I need the staircase. I need the staircase to go up to tell me what to do, where to go next and stuff. Sure. Let's do it. We're gonna need more than what I've got, that's for sure. I like it. I like that a lot. We should have another stack on us right here. Bam, just like so. Perfect. That might actually get us through here. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing fantastic. It's my Thursday, so my little longer day at work and stuff. But we get some Rising World in. This game is so relaxing. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. It's just you just kind of come in and lose yourself in designing something like that. It's pretty fun. Should we keep going? How far back? The staircase is going to start back here. Yeah, let's get one more stack of this. One more stack. And that's our front entryway. Go ahead and make another stack of it. That's not going to hurt. If we need to, I can go down the mine and drill for a little bit. Having that drill really does... I could spend about 30 minutes down there, fill up my inventory with stone. It's really nice to be able to do that. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? I like that tile. It's a big tile. So now we can put furniture in here and some plants and stuff like that, some tables and things, and have this look really nice. Yeah, I think so. So let's go inventory. Let's get some scaffolding set up just so we can kind of work on this without having to go jump too much around. Let's see. What do I want to do here? What's going to be the best way to do this? Trying to think about where I need to put this so when I can reach everything. And I think maybe right about here would be good. We'll see. There we go. Perfect. Okay, what did I say? I wanted to go up one more, right? One more all the way around. I picture the front entranceway having a balcony actually above it to where we could walk out and stand above the front entranceway. I kind of see us doing something like that out here. That's kind of what I'm picturing in my head. Sort of a curved exit off of this floor. Inventory, more blocks. Let's put these guys down here so we don't get them mixed up. Is it the same as this one? It sure is. Okay, and we're going to come across with that right there. And we're going to need to get all these guys. Oh, please give that to me. There we go. Perfect. I want a nice corner like that so my windows are framed on both sides. This window right here is not something I normally do, but I wanted to try it out, and I do like it. I do like it. Let's do something like that right there. Let's kind of frame this in a little bit. That's going to be a couple of nice grand windows here. We could probably use a little more scaffolding. I moved everything out from behind the place, and I put it all over here. Oh, I just remember where I put the scaffolding now. You know what? It's out here. It is out here in this chest right here. There we go, right there. Perfect. Yeah, so I moved everything out from back here, and you can see I cut down more of the trees and stuff. Like I said, we'll go back. We'll come back at the end, and at the end. I say the end. I don't know that there is an end for this game, to be honest with you. It kind of continues on. You can go as long as you want to, really, with it, because it just so many options on what you can do. We're going to do that right there. We're going to figure out how we're going to do the windows on this side of the house as well. It might not be a bad idea to do kind of a couple of jutted out windows. The thing is that once I start jutting out windows like that, I've got to think about how I'm going to cap them, because there's no rounded roofing in the game. There's none of that. You have to kind of make it up as you got to figure out how you're going to cover it. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to cover it. And at this point in time, too, what we've got to think about also is that these windows, I've got them stretching all the way down like this to the ground, and they're trimmed in. And these are kind of special windows, right? They're the entrance windows, so they look a little different from the other windows. But most windows in your home do not start down there. They start at about your waist. Now, this is a little higher than my waist, I would think. But that's about the right height for a window. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and pop that in right there so we don't put our windows low. I don't want them down here. I want them up one more off the floor. Oh, we're out. We're out. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Oh, we're out of stone. Do I have any more stone in here? I sure do. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So prepared. It's sickening. It's disgusting. Sun's going down. The sun is on its way out. We will lay down when the sun goes down. I found that I can actually make the... If I were to lay down right now, I can make the sun come up pretty quick. You can actually kind of trick the game, I think. I'm not sure. Instead of waiting for this last bit of sun, if I go in here... Like, the sun is not down yet. We'll let this sit for just a second and see if it pops me out of the bed and the sun moves. Okay, so it's not. It's not exactly time to sleep. But if I go out of here... No, it's not going to do it. Phew. Last time I did this, the sun skipped. There it goes. Right there. Boom. There it happened. Now the sun's coming up. Yeah. So you can kind of make it skip over. I've had that happen to me a few times, and it's like, oh, look at that. I decided what the sun's going to do. So in here, okay, we're at 7 blocks, right? We're at 7 blocks high right now. Okay, beautiful. I think that's tall enough for this front entryway. What do you guys think? Is that a pretty high ceiling up here? I feel like it is. I feel like that's plenty of headroom up here for me. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I tell you guys, it's tough for me. You know, I want to build these grand things, and part of me like, why don't you just build a little house? You know, it's even been suggested, build a small house and then go off and explore, and then go build something somewhere else, and so on and so forth. But I always find myself doing this on Rising World, where I'm building something that's quite elaborate and large. I even thought about jutting these windows out and making these have an outer kind of look. And then at the top, this house may have more of a castle look roof to it, with like battlements and stuff on it, just for fun, just to be kind of a fun thing. I don't know. So okay, so we come through the front door. Let's look at this. We come through the front door, and we're going to want our stairs to start. The door is too wide. Is a too wide staircase big enough for us? Or do we go 4 wide with a staircase? I think 4 wide would be better, right? We can start going up. I feel like we're going to hit the back of this before we get to where we need to be. If this is going to be the staircase, then what we're going to have in here is there going to be a wall here, and there's going to be a wall here. Now what we can have is a room here and a room over here. Well, I don't want to lose this right here. Right there. Precision planning, people. Precision planning. So now I've got 2 rooms there. See, I feel like I'm out of... What it is I'm out of land, and I don't know what to do about the fact that I'm going to be out of land. Because this room is not big enough. This is not a big enough room right here. It needs to be bigger. Much, much bigger. If we've got an entryway like this, that's got to be bigger. We're going to need that scaffolding back. I'm not sure where to put it to make it convenient all the time for us. I'm just trying to kind of go through my thought process with you and what I'm thinking about as I go along. You guys tend to catch me when I'm doing something wrong. So if we're going to have one in here, we need to come in from one here too. That gives me an idea right there. Come in here, and we've got one there. How many is that? That's 6, and we actually went 7, correct? 7. Okay, so we need at least one more on here. I know it looks so blank, doesn't it, when you do that? I'm going to kind of knock this out so it's got the floor figured out. We know exactly how high we're going to be, so I don't get myself out of measurement here. And again. Well, look at that. I stopped on 6 every time. You think you know. You think you know what 7 is, but you don't. There we go. Thank you for the support of the series, too. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I am, too. Keep your comments coming, your ideas and suggestions and stuff. Keep in mind, though, that we are at the very beginnings of this, and that a lot of the ideas I'm throwing out right now will likely change off and on, because it's just the initial idea that I have in my head. So, you know, I want an atrium. I'll give you that, for instance, an atrium, and I wanted it kind of attached to the house. It may not wind up being completely attached to the house, but I do want it to be a glass structure made with the window frames. So we're going to do our best to do something like that. Okay, so how many blocks do I have across here? We actually need to bring this up as well. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. We're going with the brick just to give it kind of a castle feel to it. Good solid castle feel. Let's go back to here and let's get... I like that guy right there. I do like him. That's kind of a trim piece, though. Let's try some of these real quick. A lot of this I'm going to be building with you, too. So you're going to see me running back and forth and just kind of working things out. We don't have to go all the way up there with this. We could do this right here. Like that. How many blocks from the top is that? That's 2. What? Is that 2? Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2 blocks up. Okay, 2 blocks from the top. Like that. And like that. Arches that lead into the side rooms. And this is where I said the stairs are going to go. Now, what are we going to make the stairs out of? The stairs have to be something pretty awesome. The tile from the front room, no. They've got to be something else. And I'm thinking maybe wood. I don't think I go in here for wood blocks, though. Maybe I do go in here for wood blocks. Wood blocks, there we go. That one's kind of pretty. I could make my own stairs, but I thought we'd do it this way. I really love this color. This 68 color right here. I really like that color a lot. You guys have seen me use that a lot. But that's a really nice, dark, rich one there, isn't it? That one's got some nice red in it there. This is a white. It would match the windows, but I don't want it to... I want the staircase to pop. This is paneling. No. No, no. That's interesting, though, isn't it? That looks like cork. That looks like cork, doesn't it? It sure does. Well, I'm leaning towards this one. This one right here is really nice. One piece of log gets me 6. Let's get some logs. Let's give it a whirl and see what we think of it. We got 7 logs here. We need the stairs. So boy, I almost clicked on that. That would have been a big mistake. Let's try these out real quick. I like having the squares stared off on the sides. Squared off like this. I do like this. It's not going to be a big double split staircase, but it could be a nice staircase that goes up between 2 walls and a little hallway right through here. I guess I got to go this route with it. Get this out of the way so we can see what we're doing. And we can come back and add planks and stuff to this and give it some trim and make it look really nice. Just that little lip that staircases have over them and stuff like that, and a rail and all that good stuff. We could do that. Did I run out? Oh, I ran out of the other blocks. I had 2 left. I can mark that as a favorite. I'm going to do that. And then let's go back to... No. Favorites. There we go. And then once I get like a rough shell put up, then what I can come back and do is take this out, take that out, add this, add that, and kind of decorate it up and make it look really nice. You know what I mean? This can stay hollow back in here. We could actually put a room under the staircase here. So let's put another one back here, another one here. Let's see if we can get ourselves up to what would be the next floor here. No. I just lost that block, I think. I don't think you get the wood ones back unless they've changed that. Oh, you do get them back. Oh, awesome. Was not sure. I could not remember. So let's go ahead and knock out a few more of those. We've got the material for it. Let's do another one of those. And another one of those. There we go. Like so. That. Awesome. I don't think we need to go up too many more. Well, a couple more at least, right? Can I do this from up here? There we go, beautiful. You can build your own staircases, guys, with the planks and stuff. You really can. It's quite tedious, but it can be done. Oh, let's bring this over. We do need at least one more stair. One more stair. Okay, so let's get another set of those real quick. We should be able to do that. And that. There we go. Bingo. Bongo. Boingo. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, this puts me at the top of the stairs, but this is floor level right here. This is what we have to remember, that this is the floor. This is block 7. This is not block 7. I'm just going to put these here for now, and then I'll come back and take those out when we decide what we're going to do with the next next chunk here. Like that. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and remove this right now, because this is going to screw me up. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, that's going to mess me up. If I leave that there, I'm going to build my next floor at that level. It's going to be a mistake. So we'll take that out of there. We're going to do this right here. So, there we go. Now we have one thin walls, which is going to limit us a little bit of what we can do. If we double these up, if we make them too wide, matter of fact, what I would like to be able to do eventually is I would like to be able to take out a block or two here and put some sort of a light embedded in the wall. Now, in order to do something like that, what I'm going to have to do is come back here, take that right there. I don't want this to just, I don't want my wall to be with the curve right here and then the solid wall right here. I want to have a little bit of an indentation, a bit of a corner right here. So let's go back out here and grab some more of those blocks we've got right there. Grab some more stone. And a little more of that. Double max. We're going to double max it. There we go. That's looking better. It's looking better out here. Come in. We've got a nice staircase now. I'm going to come up here like so. And come down with this. we're actually going to finish this off. And we're going to double it up. Just like that. Now I'm going to come back with this guy right here. Let's get this out of here. I guess I can't shift click that out. Get that out of here. There we go. Now I'm going to come back with this guy right here. Like so. And now our arch. Like that. Now if I want to, and I do want to, I can come in here and I could take out this one, this one. Matter of fact, I can take this one out of here. I love indenting my lighting. Let's take these out right now while we're here. Okay, let's do that. We're going to take this guy out of here. And we're going to take and fill this all in. We could just do this way. I don't know if we're going to have a room underneath these stairs or not. We probably will. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, now we get our solid wall, and let's grab our arch back. We've got it in our inventory. Like something like that right there. If you wanted to go even a step further would be to take and go 3 thick. That way what we could do is we'd have our brick wall here. On the inside, we could do a decorative block, which would show up in here with the light in front of it. See what I'm saying? Let's do that right there. Obviously, I went the wrong way. Do that with our inventory right there, and voila. That. Now I can put a light in there, and we've got a little bit of a decorative light going on as we go up the stairs. And I don't know that we really need a rail on this staircase either, because of the fact that it's narrow, and it does have solid walls on both sides of it. So we come up, boom, like that, we're good to go. Something like that right there. How are we feeling about that? Give me 1 second, okay? I'm gonna tinker around with some stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've taken out some of the blocks that we just put in. This is what I mean by I do this. I put the rough draft in, and then I think to myself, okay, what can I do to make this look better? So I want to try to do some posts in here. They're gonna look nice and give a little color as we walk in, and just make it feel a little more grand. If I go too big with that, I don't want to go too big with it, but that fills that up really nice. So let's shrink that all the way down. If I grid that, it pulls it right to the center, and it also pulls it into the wood. I don't want it pulling it in. Stop pulling. Look at that, pull that right in there. See that when I do the grid? Yeah, it just makes it mess up. Grid. All right, so we're going to do like so. Am I on both sides? I'm good to go. That should be just about the right size here for this. We're going to do that right there. We're going to come straight up and do one up here. I want to put one right here, and it's going to bump into this corner real nice, so it'll fit in there nice and tight. Like so. Okay, and then you know what? That's okay. Well, I'll just wing it here. I'll do one here, and again up here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I've done this wrong over here. This is not right. Yeah, this is not correct. Is it? Oh, it's not. This is the side that's not correct. This needs a block right here. Two. And then the arch. Yeah, it's 2 and then the arch. Ooh, boy. That could have been bad. All right, so I made a few extras because I knew I'd screw it up. One there. One right there. All right. Excuse me. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to shrink it down just a hair. Now if I do grid on this, it pops it up in the air. You would. We're going to try to get ourselves right in the middle of this guy right here. What if I grid? That doesn't center it at all, so never mind with the grid. Again, we're going to have to wing this here a little bit. I think if I get right up here, I'm hoping I can place this. Yeah, there we go, just like that. I think this is the best way to do this right here, is to just be right on top of it, looking in from above, and that's going to give you a good idea as to whether or not you're right in the center of that. Okay. Again, with the bottom ones first, and we'll do the top ones second. Like that. Uh-oh, I forgot to do this one again. Nope, one down. Dang it. Your best to do all of them at the same time like that. Okay, so then this is just down one. Down one, okay. Make sure, check it, double check it, triple check it. I used to always say this in this game, like my dad used to say, measure twice, cut once. There we go, like that. Okay, and then we're going to put one up here. We're going to do this as best we can. Oh my god, I forgot to do this one too? Dang it, Jim. Okay, there we go. It's tough to see. Like so. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to come back down here. That does not look exactly centered on that one there, does it? This one looks pretty good, but this one over here could use a little bit of finagling here. Let's try that again with this one here. There we go. I've used them all up. I needed 16. I made 20. Went through all of them. Lumber. That wood looks really good, doesn't it? Doesn't that look great? We'll be using more of these anyways. Let's go ahead and put this back. I knew it. I just knew it. Never fails. Okay, so now we're going to take and we're going to come down. Nope, one more. And we're going to stretch this guy out. We're going to move that one back up a little bit. It's okay if it digs in a little bit. That just means you're going to be good to go there. Control. Let's take a look and see. Does that actually center that? It sure doesn't. Okay. You know what? It might if we do a larger grid. Let's hit control again. Oh, no. Control. Let's see. Is that going to make that centered on there? It looks pretty centered at the bottom. It looks pretty good at the top, too. Looks like we might have a little more showing on this side than that side, though, huh? So again, I'm going to turn the grid off, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it myself. And control. Like that. There we go. This way it's not just a pole, you know? It's got a little bit of character to it. Something like that on either side. We can actually do that again. The reason I is because I don't know that I like how this corner meets up right here. I don't know if I like that. It just doesn't look solid to me when we do something like that. Let's take a look at some lighting real quick. I was looking at the lighting. I brought the Tier 2 workbench out before because this one here, if we go to the lights, we've got the lanterns and stuff like that, which I love for the outside area. But I don't know that I see anything in here. Where is the there's the big torch, wood torch. Hey, what happened to the really nice one? Oh, did they get rid of that? Do we have to take those from the dungeons in order to have them? Do you guys remember the ones that were in the dungeon that kind of fluted? Used to be able to make those. Am I just wrong? Am I looking in the wrong spot for something like that? Wooden torch mount, that's it. Oh, man. If I had known that, I'd have taken all of those with me. I did not know that. I was thinking that would be the other option, was to put the other metal one in there, unless that's an oversight and it just got somehow removed from the list. But yeah, it's not in there. It's not in there. So my other thought was, we've got this little guy right here. This guy right here. He might not be bad. The other ones, I just like this one here. That to me is like a porch light. That should be on the porch. We got this little table lamp. We got this lamp here. That lamp, that's an outside garden lamp that you'd have along a path. That also is an outside one. That is for like a bomb shelter, pen light. That's different. That's changed from the last time I've seen it. There's a flashlight. The floor lamp is a big tall one. That's no good. There's the simple lamp which hangs from your ceiling. There's these guys here. This is like kind of fluorescent lighting and stuff. And then there's a pretty decent chandelier. So I was thinking, this guy right here, what do we need? We need some iron rods. We need iron rods. Let's make a couple of those guys real fast. I've got the iron in my inventory because I made light bulbs. Iron plate, iron rod. Okay, and then I'm going to actually put this stuff away. The iron there. The tungsten. It takes tungsten and iron rods and tungsten rods to make a light bulb. One of each to make a light bulb. So you can see I've got 4 light bulbs in my inventory right now. So that's how you make the light bulbs. And you make them over here on the Tier 2 bench. Where is it? It's under... Is it under tools? Utilities? No. Resources. Under resources. They're right there. And then you got the fluorescent lamps too, which are a little more expensive. But that's the light bulb. Just in case you didn't know that. And let's go back to lights, and There's no difference in the colors that you can choose from. Unfortunately, it's just the one color. Hopefully, all that stuff's coming along eventually. Oh my God, that is so puny. Oh no. No, 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 no. You cannot pick up this object. Great. So once you place it, yeah, once you place it, it's there. No, 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 no. That looks like that is junk. I don't like that at all. That light is so puny. It is so puny. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, oof, boy. I'm sorry I put you through that. Can you believe how small that lamp was? But then some of the tables are pretty small too, so that's why it's like that. Let's take this, and what do I need for those iron torch mounts? Lights. That's the wrong bench. Oh man, I cannot believe it. Those other ones would be pretty good. The other option is put something like this, but you can see these are supposed to hang from stuff, you know? They don't quite fit right. We need more lighting options, so we need 4 iron rods apiece. So I need at least 2 of those. Iron plate. Craft another one of those. And iron rods. We'll get those. Well, give me 4. Okay, beautiful. That's great. That's good. Works for me. Got a couple extra iron rods there to work with. So here, what we can do is this for now until we get the other ones that are much nicer. And they were in the dungeon. Oh my gosh, they were in the dungeon and I left them behind. I didn't think twice about it. I didn't think it was going to be something we could get our hands on. Inventory, do I have torches on me? I don't. Excuse me. I know I have some sticks somewhere. I had a bunch of sticks. There they are right there. Oh, there's 4 torches right there. Alright, so we're going to be lit with torches. You can see I got a wood torch mount on the outside. Those in there, you can't see them. You'll be able to hear them when you go by, but you can't see them. And the other torch mounts are they're just nicer. You know, they're just nicer looking. I'm thinking about changing my mind on this. I could do shorter versions of that, but I think any shorter than this, and they're just going to start looking a little weird. You know what I mean? They're just not going to have the body that these guys have right here. These guys have got a nice look to them, and they're holding it up. If you can avoid looking at the ground back there and picture just the flooring continuing back in there, that's going to look nice right there. It's going to give us something to look at as we go by. So I think... what if we did... just trying to think of ways to break up these square corners. You know, I'm not a big square corner fan. What if we do... I'm going to wind up with all kinds of blocks that I don't need or don't want or won't use. You know? So that's why I only make a little bit, because I'm just kind of trying things out. What if I do something like this here and that there? It rounds it out a little bit. What do you guys think? We're on our way. We're on our way no matter what. So these windows here, I've got to decide how big these windows are going to be and how much space they're going to take up. Like this one here. I still had a thought about this one here. And tell me what you guys think, because we are going to do kind of a castle rooftop, which is going to make things a little bit simpler on us when it comes to roofing the house. I'm going to grab some apples here real quick to get a little something down my gut, because I'm turning kind of a light yellow there. I'm very hungry. There we go. Beautiful. If we were to take and do... This would be doable, especially if we go with a roof that's going to be like I just said. Sort of castle-y looking. We could butt that out. Angle this off on both sides. I did the house like this, I think, in Season 1 or Season 2, where we had sort of... what do you call them? kind of a garden window. It's kind of a rounded shape, and it would go up to here, and it would fill in this entire area, but it would stick out from the front of the building and give the building a little more character on the outside. You guys up for that? We won't have windows on the side of this down here, but we will have windows on the front that jut out a little bit from here, as opposed to being tucked away in the back. And then we would fill in with let's grab some of these real quick, just to give you kind of an idea so you know what it is you're looking at before I ask you to comment on something. Something like that right there. Oop. And that right there. And then that would actually come down and meet up with the foundation, and the foundation would come out and do the same thing too. Remember, this stuff right here, just ignore this area right here. This area is, you're going to see a lot of that with me too on this game, where I'm going to put stuff down and we're going to pull it back up. It's a pain in the butt to pull it back up, but we'll wind up pulling it back up. So this would come down basically, and our frame for this window is going to be this block right here and this block right here up to the top, up to here. It would jut out again on the top here, and our glass window would sit out front. And we do it on both sides. I think I want to do that. So let me know what you think of that. But that would make it look a little more grand. And as we go along, you're going to find out that you're going to see these big squares like this, but then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do stuff to those big squares, and we're going to change them up, and we're going to make them look nice, and it's going to change. But I have to have a rough shell. I got to throw some blocks down just to see what I like and what I don't like. What's going to work, what's not going to work. Can I decorate this up? No, oh, made a mistake there. You know, that sort of stuff's going to happen a lot with this game. A lot. Because it is just so friendly to people like me who love to build. If you love to build, this game is definitely, if it's got anything going for it, is definitely a builder's paradise, because you can do so much with the building. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. That's all I've got time for. Sorry, guys. That's it. That's all I got time for. If you enjoyed today's episode, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.